Okay, what's up YouTube? This is going to be a short little commentary on Tryndamere and basically what you need to do to get at least platinum, out of silver, out of gold, and definitely out of bronze. Tryndamere's not really that hard to play. He's kind of just a stupid champion like Katarina or Riven or LeBlanc. Basically champions that you can face roll almost anybody. So this game I have a matchup versus Irelia. Irelia is not really that hard of an opponent. It's mostly a skill matchup. Basically, if one of you gets going on each other, you'll snowball effect pretty strong. So I start Doran's Blade almost every game. A lot of Tryndamere like to do Longsword or even Red Pot, but Doran's Blade, it's good sustain. It's you get the extra health, you get the life steal, and you get that potion. I think it's a solid item. Also, a lot of higher elo Tryndameres run like Flash Teleport or Teleport Ignite, and it's good for the meta. It's going to be with your team instead of split pushing, because like when that first dragon fight comes, if your other top laner has teleport and he's there, and they 5v4 your team will, your game will kind of get wrecked from there. But if you manage to win that fight with Ghost Ignite, because then you split push almost all the way to their base. And that's kind of the trade-off you decide if you're gonna go Ghost Ignite or Flash Teleport, Teleport Ignite. I like the Ghost Ignite because I like to go for kills. I like to chase people down, and I kind of like to put kids on tilt. So with Teleport, I know Aurelia is probably starting a camp somewhere just so she can get the early level 2 and teleport up. So the best thing I can do is push this wave as fast as possible so she loses those minions. It's kind of new, so I don't really know the best strategy for it, but this has been working in the past games. Is push that lane as soon as possible, make her lose those 3 or 4 minions, and she should be teleporting up almost any second. And I think I know this is coming, and okay, there I see the teleport coming in. So I'm still gonna pressure it because she doesn't have the easiest time farming under turret because she's Aurelius, so I like to push it. I like to make her, kind of struggle with the CS on her turret. It kind of depends on the player, see how good they are. As long as you can out CS your opponent, you'll get that strong lead with Tryndamere. So I don't bother warding either for a while because Vi has strong ganks, but she's probably not going to gank me for a couple more minutes. Okay, so I was just kind of watching the game. So it's pretty even trade-off. As long as you have your rage bar all the way up, she's gonna stun you, she's gonna hit you like once or twice, and you're gonna be able to W for a slow and then E into her. Usually you'll win most trades. The most important thing is kind of getting the first kill on her or just getting that CS lead. A good trick is to see. I do it a lot this game. You can hit them on her turret like once, and then they'll hit you and they can spin out. Hopefully she doesn't stun you. She might. You just kind of see if it's coming. So I kind of suspect that Vi was coming up right now, because you kind of look at the timer. You kind of just have a feel for when they're probably gonna gank you. I don't go warding because I don't know if she's gonna be in that base. So here I see Vi. Now I don't have flash, so I sidestep back here because I was just hoping that it would work, and it did. You have to be really careful without flash because with flash you can hopefully time her W, I think it is, where she dashes on you. But that sidestep worked. You just gotta kind of work around it, kind of time it and shit. The spin is also helpful too. I didn't mean to use my spin there right away. I was kind of saving it for her, for that W of hers. But luckily I managed to get out of it. So I recalled right away. So hopefully the lane would push back to my turret, because you just kind of want to time it so your minions are closer to you. So then, as long as you're not pushed on her turret, you have more kill potential in Aurelia. So let's just see here. So should have a solid wave right here. Okay. So I know I can't kill Aurelia right now, but I know I can at least pick up almost, hopefully, if not every single one of these minions. So by the time Aurelia comes back to base, I should be able to fight her. Because she's farming. She's farming. We're still about even right now. I might be a couple ahead of her after this wave. But she's gonna recall. After this. I'm gonna freeze the lane as best I can. Cause I want to be able to fight her. I know if she doesn't kill me by now and I haven't killed her by now, I should be able to take her. Also, when they don't, when they take teleport over ignite, they lose that kill potential. So me having teleport over, me having ignite over her teleport, gives me a lot of potential. I'm fairly confident I can kill her. And even when I'm 6, when I hit 6, even if Vi comes, the thing about Tryndamere is you can always squeeze one kill out of the gank, if not kill them both. He has amazing 2v1 potential. His ult's stupid. You literally live after you die for a few seconds. The things you can do with a champion are fucking stupid. He's ridiculous. He'll definitely get you out of bronze and silver just following this basic stuff right here. So she goes in. I know with my borrow up, my my rage all the way up, I will be able to crit her, 3 or 4 times and mostly get her down pretty low. I usually die for her that instant, but I'm not 6, and I know if she would have flashed, I would have spawned into her turret, and even if I got the kill, I most likely would have died. So I just want to play it safe, wait till I 6. I know she's not gonna recall because of this wave, and I know this is a really good chance to die for her. Because her focus right now is that cannon minion. That's where she's looking. So I know that she's gonna stun me. I'm waiting for her to stun me. I'm not gonna hit her, and now I'm gonna go after her because she has no stun. I'm not taking much aggro. Maybe I can get a flash out of her. I don't. It's just simple dive, pop the ult. I recall right away because I don't know where Vi is. I wasn't looking at my map, so I don't see that Vi bear's about to see her until now. Or else I would have kept pushing, but it was just good to be better safe than dead to a Vi. Because you don't want to give that assist to really at all. You don't want to give her any gold. Your object as a top laner is to starve them, out farm them, and get their turret with Tryndamere. Best thing you can do for your team is win your lane and make their top laner absolutely useless. And Tryndamere has a fantastic job of doing that. So we're off to a pretty good start already. Almost every lane has a kill. So every lane's winning. We're about to pick up Dragon. They don't suspect anything. Vi's at base. I have a kill on her. So with Irelia, I have a very strong lead on her. There's little she can do to even come back unless Vi comes up here and kills me at least twice. But my CS will slowly gain over hers. There's little she can do. She's even scared to walk up to me. It's just really how powerful this champion is. People pick Irelia into him. I think they just think it is really a skill matchup, kind of like Jax. Which I like the skill matchup. It's way better instead of when people pick Malphite or something like that. Just those hard counters. It takes the fun out of it. It's fun to do the skill matchups. So I'm just trying to poke her as close as I can to her turret as possible. Every time she goes for CS, I'm either going to crit her or I'm going to hit her pretty hard. So it sets up for a good dive too. As long as you can harass them, kind of like this. I'm waiting for her to use her stun, I think. See, I'm seeing if I can bait a stun again, but I don't think she's going to fall for it twice. So I hit her, I spin out, and do as much damage as I can. And I'm going to continue to pressure. Because I believe she's going to recall, teleport back, and then that gives me a good chance to roam. Because I have a wave pushed up, I don't have any kill potential on her, but I can go roam. I can take their jungle, I can go mid. There's many things you can do. If you're in the position right now with Tryndamere, you can do anything you want. So I let her take that, and I go for a roam here. Just to see, I want to see if their blue's up. I fucked that ward up, and I surprised I found Vi taking the blue. And I'm just gonna make sure she's around the corner. So she's confident she can get the smites. I go in the bush, so then I don't know if she has a ward here, but she smites it. I has like 10 health. I managed to take it, spin out. Say something in all chat, hopefully put him on tilt, and see if we can make a play here mid. I think I just get the slow on him. Which is fine. There's no reason to go back top. I really could only do maybe a quarter damage to that turret at most. Tryndamere has, with his ult right now, I have very good dive potential. I don't think this Jinx could even stand a chance on her turret. So I ping him going in, I call for the ult. I take aggro because I have my ult. and it's just an easy pickup. I try to be as fast as back lane possible as too. I'm always spinning, I'm buying as fast as I can, I'm healing in base. It really, every second does matter. I mean, you go back to your turret, you can miss a few minions, I'm spinning there as fast as I can. Really, if you're on your game and they're not, you'll win. You want to be as fast and efficient as possible. Every minion matters. You don't want to fuck up any of these right here, or try your best not to. I missed one there. See, I did my work mid. I did my work bottom. So now my goal is pushing top. I need to get this turret. I need to slowly. I need to get that. Then my next goal is that second turret too. So she can still do a lot of damage to me, but I can still get some hits on it, and then hopefully set up for another kill on her. Because if I can kill her one more time, it's gonna guarantee almost a win. I'm trying to harass her as much as I can. Now I'm already on at this point. I mean, I'm kind of just hoping I get her. So I pop Ghost, get Ignite, she flashes, I spin out, I heal. I see Vi coming. I don't know if Vi has ult, so I gotta be really careful. So I sprint out of there. I know she backs off, so free recall. And just another simple dive. And the Jinx ult almost hits me. So I see the Viber is getting those two people. My goal is turret first, then help Viber if he needs it. I see the Viber's got it. Oriana's backed off, just free farm from here. This champion's really not the hardest to play. There's a few things. And the more you play with them, the more you get the simple mechanics down. Like, you know your crits, you know when to ghost, you know when to spin away, you know when to be aggressive. So I always pop that ward over the wall too, because that's where, if they're not ahead of you, that's where they're going to come from to gank you. And even if they're coming that way, you can always still run behind the turret and keep hitting it. Because I will almost always die for a turret, but that ward is really safe too, and it's easy to put down. So normally I would back off after this, but I see the ping on Dragon, so I know I'm going to put a bunch of pressure here. Because I know I might die, but I got the turret, I got the Dragon, and I might be able to squeeze a kill out of it. So I think Ori, I'm waiting for the Ori ult, so I spin out of it, and I try to jump on Ori. And then Vi comes, and now I'm kind of like, shit, what can I do? I see I might be able to spin on Ori. I've almost got it. If I would have spin more and autoed her, I might have got her, but I think it's kind of like a mind fuck when you get four dudes on you, all the CC, it's kind of hard to hit, but I got the best out of that situation that I could. I got the turret, and I got her ult. I got them to use a bunch of stuff on me. And my team continues to do work. Lucian 7-0, bot, face rolled, mids, doing okay. Jungle's pretty good. I won my limb, 2 turrets down already. I mean, there's really, this game is just kind of slanted over by now, huh? So see that Aurelia's top here, and I'm basically if I'm at this point in the game and I see her up there, I'm gonna be like, it's a free kill basically. I idle this once just to get my crit bar up a little bit, and then I go straight for her. I go this way just in case she ran back after that wave, but I go up here and I manage to find her recalling, and she knows that she's not gonna escape me. I think she just kind of gives up here. Yeah. It's good. I don't gotta waste my bulwark. I don't gotta waste my ghost or ignite, which is nice. And at this point, she's most likely on tilt, which is super helpful. So I'm just continuing to stay top. I don't feel a need to ward yet. I don't think I have my ward even. Um, yeah, I do not. But I've been looking at mid. I see 4 mid. I'm pressing tab throughout the game a lot because when you press tab, it shows who's on the map without looking at it. So you can always you can be like, okay, 3 are mid, 1's bottom. I can push this. So I spam their base. I put the slow on. And it should be an easy kill if I bork her, which I do. So she's picked up. I think I escaped with a little bit of health. Okay. I was doing the recall. I know I can just lifesteal. And this should be a guaranteed inhibitor. For some reason Irelia is not coming down to help mid. She's staying top. I don't know what she's on tilt. I don't know what she's doing. Now their team's just starting to respond. They're trying to step up. But this should just be an in and out. Now Lucian's putting bottom, so I'm pushing bottom, so it's an easy pickup down here too. And Irelia is still not making a move down here. She has TP, but I mean, it kind of just be easier for her to walk down here. I don't know why she's still top when we're in her base. Your inhibitors, you don't want to lose those. Losing inhibitors can absolutely destroy your base. So I run back to the bush, just have a safe recall. And this game should be, when you have 2 inhibitors down, you can either push one of the 2 lanes, because those 2 lanes are enough to take down those Nexus turrets, or you can take the safe route and you can siege top with your team. Because when you have both inhibitors down, it's enough pressure to automatically siege that open lane. So that's what a lot of people do is they would 5-man group that open lane and push down that turret. Or what you can do is when 20-minute rolls, you can get Baron and you can siege the super minions to make them extra strong. But there's many options at this game. I mean, it's 4-17 and we have a 10k gold lead. There's really not much they can do. Which you do have to be careful because a lot of people get sloppy and they get cocky and that's how they end up losing. Because it's never really a guaranteed win. Most players do end up getting cocky and making stupid decisions, which you gotta be careful for. A thing I like to type is I'm like, guys, let's not get sloppy. And a lot of people actually do like to realize like, okay, we still have to pay attention. And it does happen. I mean, all it takes is a Baron to win a game. They steal a Baron, they push mid. They're back in the game like that. It's a game changer. So our goal is just to get this top lane. And if we get that 3rd inhibitor, then it's almost game. But our goal is just mostly trying to get that open inhibitor right now. So manage to get the turret, work up to the inhibitor. And now we got 3 inhibs down, and I think we just continue to push. So I'm being careful here, just I don't want to die. I still want to get those turrets but live, because if I attack them, they're all probably going to go for me. See, I kind of get their attention as soon as I start hitting it. But I still feel pretty confident. We got inhibitors, we got minions on the way. So basically just clean up at this point, having fun, trying to see if I can get any more kills. So this was a simple game of Tryndamere, what you can do, some simple tips with him, and I hope you guys enjoyed.